Oh, hello there, it is I, Gravestone, and today I'm going to make another commentary. And honestly, after so many months or so, I haven't done any commentary, mostly because I was working on some other videos. But since you've seen the title of this video, I'm going to talk about a little weird cartoon show that aired back in 2016, and I was recently watching it back in 2021 or 2. So, I don't know what, but I'm just gonna make a commentary video. And honestly, as I was recording, I just realized my voice sounds like a freaking voice recorder changer or whatever. But anyways, I don't want to make this into a long video, so let's get to it. But before I get into this video, I just want to say that I'm trying to make some new videos, and I am... Okay, that was just random. Anyways, I don't want to make this into a long video, so let's get to it. So, somewhere back in 2016, this show aired on TV, and it only has 2 freaking seasons, which I have watched. And apparently, this year takes in 2050, where Kong and 3 kids try to take on some robotic dinosaurs. Holy shit, I had to take a deep breath for that. So, anyways, yeah, this is a weird show that aired back in TV, and now I haven't watched this, but judging by the animation style, this looks kind of whack. But back in 2021 or 2022 or 3, I watched it, and honestly, I actually enjoyed it, to be honest, mostly because I am a King Kong fan. And I've seen a lot of worse weird shows than this, so I can't really hate on something. So yeah. So yeah, I basically watched almost every single season of the show. But for some reason short, I actually missed a couple of episodes, especially the ending, which I was really wanting to see. So I think I finished both 2 seasons, but I haven't watched the ending of season 2, which I really wanted to see. So I guess the whatever. So since I've missed out on the last episodes of season 2, surprisingly, the show came back on TV again, and I got the chance to finally finish that whole series. And honestly, I actually kind of like the show, to be honest. Now, the fact that this came out in 2016 and I was watching this in 2021, 2, and 3 really surprises me. And like I said, I watched a lot of weird shows back then, and judging by the animation style, it looks freaking whack, but I've seen way worse shows than this, so I can't really hate on something. I mean, I grew up watching a lot of weird movies and cartoons, and so I can't really hate on something, mostly because I just grew up with all this weird stuff, and I kind of have like a soft spot for it, so I can't really hate it. So, here's what I got from watching this show. So, here's what I've gotten so far. King Kong is being captured by 2 bounty hunters, and so surprisingly, he makes it out alive, and he's on the run, trying to escape from these 2. And all of a sudden, he meets a kid named Lucas, who basically befriends him and saves him from the hunters, and he basically grows up to live with them. Now, for some reason short, I know that voice from Lucas here. He sounds like that guy from Slugterra. I think Eli Shane, but whatever. So apparently, Richard here is being voiced by Samuel Kauth. So if you don't know this guy, he's basically very well known, I guess. I mean, the only shows I've seen so far is him being in Shizao and Max Steel, a lot of them, and Rated A for Awesome, and some other couple of freaking shows that I've watched. No wonder he sounds so familiar, but I just know him as Eli Shane from Slugterra. So anyways, for some reason short, he's a twin brother, Richard, which I finally got his name just by looking at the end credits here. Richard here surprisingly hates Kong. Now, so the reason why he hates Kong is because I don't know. I think he had more attention and he was more favored than him. Like his father really liked Kong and Lucas more than him, I guess. And then after some shitty accident that he got himself into, he blames Kong for, I don't know, blowing his face up, like literally half of his face up. This is what he looks like now. And surprisingly, he has like a personal vendetta against Kong and Lucas. Now, almost the entire show, he wants to kill Kong, and he wants to kill Richard. Not Richard. He wants to kill Lucas too, his own twin brother. And honestly, throughout the entire show, he really does wants to kill both these two, and also his friends too. Now, for some reason, short, he creates robotic dinosaurs and animals to try and kill Kong and sell whatever the frick he's trying to do. Now, it's been 3 years or something since I've seen the show, and I still don't know what. I still don't get what Richard is trying to do, but he is a very, very intelligent guy. He's a scientist. Both of these two here are very, very smart, but I mean, how can you not look at Richard and say he's an evil villain? I mean, like throughout the entire show, they try to like expose Richard for being a villain that he is, but yeah, apparently he comes up with these amazing things, and apparently the people and military guys are just oblivious to it. But whatever. I mean, he has robotic dinosaurs like a freaking T-Rex running around. How is that not scary? So, anyways, I'm just trying to go out with memory here, and so apparently, yeah, throughout the entire series, Richard wants to like kill Kong, and sure, I want to kill his twin brother, and throughout the entire show, I'm really, really distracted by the CGI and animation style, mostly because it's just whack, and I can tell this is from like an earlier show back in the early 2000s. Now, for some reason, short, you got this character named Jonesy here, who has some strange attraction to Miss Botella, a robotic AI. Throughout the entire show, she's basically treated like shit by Richard, and throughout the ending of the season one, she backstabs Richard, betrays him, and yeah, she betrays Richard, and now Richard tries to like here's what I don't get. Botella betrayed Richard, and now Richard is on the run from Botella because he was treating her like trash, and he goes to his brother. What the frick is his name? Lucas. And apparently they team up to defeat Botella, but for some unknown reason, when they make it onto his own island, he tried to kill Kong by blowing him up and drowning him, and he was like so happy and so thrilled that he thought he killed Kong, but surprisingly, they knew he was going to do some backstabbing shit, so Lucas said, yeah, sure, you can help yourself with that. Bye-bye. So he got his jetpack and flew with Kong and his friends, leaving Richard into his own island, left with Botella. But surprisingly, he has like a backup plan. So he has this hard drive where he can like destroy Botella once and for all. But Botella said, oh, if you do that, I will make you poor as hell. You get no money, you get no fame, and everybody will know what kind of dark secrets you've been doing. So basically, this is a stalemate, and both have each other like in a very, very strange situation. So one can't win. So basically, they end up teaming up together, and they end up trying to kill both Richard and Kong. But like I said, at the end of the season, Botella, I mean, she ends up betraying Richard, and I think she like pushes him off a freaking volcano, and they end up in the underworld. Now you can tell from this scene here, they really did improve with the animation style and a new theme song for it. But I still like that theme song. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. But I'm not I'm only talking about season 1. Let's talk about season 2. Now, I don't know about you, but they really did improve with this animation style. And honestly, I don't know about you, but I do love 2 of the theme songs that are like in this show, to be honest. So yeah, they really did improve with the animation style. Now, I don't know about you, but I kind of like the original animation style. I know it's kind of strange, but seeing them like this is just weird. But not gonna lie, I actually like both animation styles. But yeah, they really did improve with this one. Now, throughout the entire show, in this season here, so we begin falling off of this volcanic. Did I really just say that? Volcano, and for some reason, Short actually survived. Yeah, I really don't know how, but if you fell from that high, I'm pretty sure those waters would have been like cement, and you would have probably just died. So, but yeah, they survived and made it out alive. So throughout the entire first few episodes, that they try to like get out of this place, while they also discover Kong's original origins. That sounded weird, but whatever. So yeah, throughout the entire first half of the show, they try to get out of the underground and back into like the city and all that stuff. So yes, so yeah, this is just like before. Sorry, I'm trying to go with memory here, but I'm also just looking at these clips here too. So basically, so yeah, Richard is still with them. He'll show up eventually. So throughout most of the first few episodes, they try to like escape from the underground and reach to the top, so they can try to defeat Botella. Now Botella is calling herself Empress, and she wants to free all. She wants to free all AI from human. Uh, yeah, from humans. But the AI's slowly to recognize Bottle's evil ways, and they realize that she just wants to be called Empress and rule over both AI and humans. So so I think half of the show, they actually end up helping Lucas and his friends, while also still being what's the word, served by Botilla. They still serve here, but they still help like Lucas and his friends. So at the end of the episode, they end up like going up against Botilla, but they also, I think they sacrifice themselves, I think. But I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm just making a review about what I think about this show. So yeah. So surprisingly, at the end of the show, Richard becomes some kind of big giant robotic being. Like I don't know how the hell he did that, but he looks very very strange. Now, like I said before, I've watched the show back in 2021, 2, and 3, and I didn't finish the season ending of part 2. I really wanted to see that part, but surprisingly, the show came back on TV, and I finally finished watching season 2, the ending, and honestly, I was really surprised to see how big and powerful Richard was, and he was actually strong enough to beat Kong and his friends. But they also defeated him somehow, and both Richard and Botella ended up in prison somewhere locked up. And yeah, that's basically the whole thing. But I'm not gonna end my video right there. I still want to talk about a few things. One, I really want to talk about this. Now, anyways, so the characters in the designs of them are pretty cool, pretty spot on. And I really want to talk about this strange little green dinosaur named Zippy. And honestly, every time when she speaks, she makes this weird ip ip sound. And I don't know about you, but it doesn't annoy me. But I'm just thinking about the voice actors who are like voice acting in the show, and I just want to think about behind the scenes and how they made it, and the voice actors too, especially that little green dinosaur chick. And even though she is a baby dinosaur, I gotta say, that design of it is very, very strange. I mean, she got them freaking lips, I tell you. Like, seriously, she got them freaking lips. I don't want to know what she'd look like if she was all grown up, but she got them lips. And for some reason, short, she's actually very smart, to be honest. Now, honestly, as much I would love to continue and keep going on, I don't want to make this into a long damn video, but to be honest, I really do love this show. I think it's fun. I like the characters, and I know that kid. I don't know about you, but I really do like this show. I think it's fun. I actually do like it. I have a soft spot for King Kong. He's one of my favorite characters that I love, and watching this show is actually pretty damn cool. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a King Kong cartoon before, so seeing this one for the first time really just makes me like kind of happy, and I actually do like this show, to be honest. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I do like this show. I think it's fun, entertaining, and I actually did like watching this show. And let me know what you think. Have you seen the show back in 2016? If not, then have you seen the show before? What are your thoughts on this one? So anyways, my name's been Gravenstone, and I've been commentating and talking about the show for quite a while now, for like 12 minutes now. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll guess I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.